Hi, good morning, all of you. Hi, good morning, all of you. Today I am going to explain regarding of the research methodology, and it is very useful, and it is a very useful session. Research methodology, it is a trending topic. Of course, it is a previous topic. Everybody is doing and inventing something from the last so many years. From the historical part also, so many researches are there. In this regard, I want to explain what is the research methodology regarding of the concerned subject. Definition and research methodology is the systematic framework and specific techniques a researcher used to conduct a study and encompassing the overall strategy, data collection methods, and analysis procedures to ensure an objective, valid, and reliable approach to solving a research problem. Here, as per the definition, they are using some techniques to find out the study and overall some strategy, validity information, ensuring some objects. In my point of view, I have to identify the problem and to find the solution to the problem. That is a simple research of your in surrounding of environmental or in society's problem or any educational health. In every sector having some issues, you have to solve it. That is in a research. Okay. And regarding of the topics in research methodology, you have to title what is the problem, your specific problem. That is a nothing but it is a title. You have to clear and abstract information, the brief information of the particular title, how we are going to solve and what way are using some methods, and how to brief the existing and proposed system, what is the previous existing characteristics, and proposed characteristics, how to explain it in an abstract in a simple and brief information. And regarding of the literature survey and methodology, result analysis, conclusion, future scope, these are the things. Title, which is not repeated and it is to be unique, and it is simple and express the topic, and based on content the topic is to be represented. The irrelevant title is not suitable for the topic or content. The good title will give the positive impact and content. That means I have already tell that the title is to be unique, and these are all known things. Just I have to represent it in a bullet point. In abstract also it is simple and a brief and explanation of the existing and proposed system. Based on survey, the result, I have to explain the complete view of the theoretical and practical implementation. I have to explain it in abstract. You have to frame it and plan. You have to don't represent in plenty of paragraphs. You have to simplify it and give the brief information in a one or two paragraphs. Content representation is abstract, is perfect. Okay? It is next is the literature survey. It is very important. It is based on references, previous papers, books, articles published in Scopus or ResearchGate or Google Scholar or Web of Science or elsewhere. These are the different journals, different published accessing of the different journals are there in Scopus journals are there, Google Scholars and Web of Science and elsewhere. These are the different environmental to publish of your particular article in the outside world, whether it is a book chapter or an article or in a paper. I have to go through the sites and have to upload the manuscript, and it is accepted and based on Q1, Q2, Q3 or Q4. These are the quality of the papers, and based on paper they will give access of the publication after the acceptance of the paper without any plagiarism and A, and the plagiarism report must be below 20% and A also below 20%. The paper based are crucial role to enhance the topic. Good survey will get good result. The deviation of topic is not in literature survey. The problem solution is identified theoretically and practically. Okay. Next one is methodology. Without methodology, we cannot go to the conclusion part. We have to apply some algorithm or formula, methods, ways, or procedure to get a good and perfect result. While training and testing cases is called the methodology. Okay. And regarding of the result analysis, it is the final output after analysis of topic. Accuracy is the good expectation in the result, and the mislead data will give the bad result. If you are training the bad data, obviously you are getting a bad result. The data sets or data is to be perfect for the good result, and the multiple analysis will find the different results. Okay, regarding of the result analysis, this. And the next one is the conclusion part. The simple and brief explained regarding of the initial stage to final result. Do not exceed more paragraphs to explain the conclusion. Direct explanation is good in conclusion part. You have to conclude it and don't go excess, and part have to whatever the work you have done, you have to explain and have to conclude it. That is the conclusion part. And what is the future scope? We can enhance your project or a paper or a theoretical or practical part. I have to explain it. Research is to be continued to enhance the topic in right direction, the society benefits, and reduce the human manual work. Justification of topic by eradicating major or minor mistakes. It is useful to every end user in science or agricultural or engineering streams. I am mentioning simple streams, and if you can do the research in any stream, that should be helpful to the society and reduce the human work. And if any good missionary departments and do the how to implement it, theoretical and practical implementation, have to give the number of test cases in different scenarios. Okay. And after that, I have to do the plagiarism check to avoid the repeated topic in paper, and copied content can be identified in plagiarism. That is the plagiarism part. The plagiarism is nothing but the repeated content which is copied from another paper, that should be identified. That is the plagiarism. And previous content is to be identified through plagiarism check. Okay. AI check. AI is nothing but an artificial intelligence check. Do not copy the content from AI tools like ChatGPT, Perplexity, or Gemini AI. These are the AI tools. To avoid AI content by AI check, some AI tools give the wrong information due to the perfect or training or testing not done in AI tools. Some testing and training part is not properly done in some AI tools, so they are giving some bad results due to the technical issue. And to avoid the plagiarism and AI by below tools, these are the leading tools: Urkund and Turnitin, PlagScan, Grammarly, Copyscap, DupliChecker. These are the tools to avoid plagiarism and AI report. You have to get it those reports by these tools. Below 20% of the AI plagiarism report, it is satisfied to for the Q4 quality, and for the Q4 journals you can go through it, and for the Q1 Q2 you have to less than 10, and which is most which is not repeated, and you have to give the unique content, the proper and own content using some ethical and moral values, have to do it. And that's it. And after that, publication is long-standing databases of the Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 journals are there. These are the journals, and Scopus journals are there elsewhere. Web of Science, Google Scholar journals are there. Science Direct. Now, Science Direct is the very costly journals, and you have to accept it. Also, some of the journals also very in fast publications are there and slow publications are there. As per the research regard, you can go through it of what you required. Most of the concern and we are looking for the long standing databases. You have to for the research regard of the getting a doctoral degree, want to become a doctorate in specific concern. We have to look at it, and for the long standing journals, and you have to search it. I have to, depending on the impact factor and journal ranking, those two factors, impact factors and citation, journal ranking, I have to check it, those features. On that only have to look at the particular renewal part of the journal. If it is suppose that until the 2025 it is okay. If it is not exceed to 2025, you please do not go to that concerned journal, because it is not a long standing journal. After that it may or may not be to get renewal part. If it is renewal means it is good, otherwise you will it get be trouble of the long standing databases. Okay. You get a research opportunities, research jobs of the high paid salaries, and the roles are the junior research analyst and senior research analyst, scientist, research associate, business analyst, and product researchers. These are the good high paid salaries of the research jobs. Okay. Thank you all of you. And please subscribe my channel, J Sri Ram Education channel. It is a very useful channel to each and everyone. Thank you all of you.